Good morning, boys and girls. It is Tuesday, and I am going to quickly just model with you, so please get some paper and pencil and do these step-by-step instructions with Miss Ivory to do the 2x2 area model. You are going to have an activity afterwards where you're going to have to do a type in the text boxes. And if you are not able to type, I do expect you to get a piece of paper, copy the same problems down, and then you can take a picture and upload that for Miss Ivory. So let's start with this problem. So write this down on your board or on your paper if you have a dry erase board or paper. Let's start with 32 times 42. All right, there's our equation. All right, the next thing I want you to do is we're going to draw a rectangle big enough so that we can write in it. Oops. And I'm going to divide this into 4 sections. And then I'm going to put a plus sign here and a plus sign here. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to so that you can draw this area model just like this, please. All right. Okay, now the next thing is we're going to take this first number 32 and we're going to write it as 30 plus 2. So that's expanded form. We're going to take this next digit, 42, and we're going to write it above as 40 plus 2. So please go ahead and do that and unpause when you have finished, okay? All right. The next step is we're going to just focus on this top row. And if we just focus on this number right here, we're going to take this number here and multiply it times this one on top. So we're going to do 30 times 40, and we need to write that inside so we don't forget. So copy this every time you do the area model. This is what you need to do. And then we're going to take the 30 and we're going to distribute it to the 2. So we're going to copy the 2 factors, 30 times 2. Now let's use a different color ink. Let's do this dark blue. Now we're finished with this row, so we're going to focus on this bottom row. This is where it gets tricky. We're going to focus on this factor 2, and we're going to distribute it to the 40, and then we're going to distribute and multiply it to this 2 here. So in this box down here, the lower left, we're going to write 2, this 2 here, times 40 up above. And then we're going to take this 2, we're going to multiply it times this 2 above. All right, now that you have that copied, I want you to underline the basic fact, 3 times 4, 3 times 2, 2 times 4, 2 times 2. We know that 3 times 4 is 12. Now look at each of your factors. How many zeros do your factors have? We have 1, 2. So we're going to add 2 zeros, and we're going to go and put our comma. Okay. Let's multiply 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And how many zeros are at the back or the end? The very end, not in the middle, but in the end. We have 1 0. So we're going to add that. 2 times 4 is 8. And how many zeros do our factors have? 1. And 2 times 2 is 4, and there are no zeros. Now we're going to take these 4 partial products, and we're going to, let's use black ink. We're going to rewrite these, and we're going to stack them by place value very carefully. And then I'm going to put my 80, 60, and my 4. Okay, glide those up, and then on your paper, we're going to add these up. We have 4 1s, 8 10s plus 6 10s is 14 10s. I'm going to regroup. 2 100s plus 100 is 300s. And then we're going to bring down the 1,000. So this is our product for 32 times 42. All right, boys and girls, I hope that you copied those steps. Use this as an example when you start to do your text boxes where you have to type in the answers. And once again, if you can't type in those boxes, get your paper and your spiral, copy those down using the area model to multiply. All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you, guys.